Hello everyone, my name is Megan Elizabeth Johnson, and this is my introduction for the University of Miami TAL 602 Organizational Learning course. So for the basics about me, my name is Megan and my birthplace is in Savannah, Georgia. However, my hometown is in DeLand, Florida, which is about halfway between Daytona Beach, Florida and Orlando. For my education, I am a two-time University of Florida graduate, first in 2018 with my Bachelor of Science in Public Relations, that featured a Spanish concentration, and for that program I did graduate magna cum laude, which was high honors. Followed by in 2020, I graduated with my Master of Health Administration. So throughout this doctoral program, there have been many interesting concepts and different ideas that we have discussed in our courses. One that I definitely have to highlight is the different learning frameworks as well as different learning theories that we can apply to help people understand and communicate information. As a student in the program, the courses have provided me a new perspective on how individuals think and also retain information. Frameworks like the ADDIE model for instructional design have offered a different checklist of how to tailor the experience to the desired outcome measures for any student that you might be serving. So definitely keeping something that is universal and that's going to appeal to every student that's within your classroom. The three giant steps that have led me to the University of Miami doctoral program. Number one is attending the University of Florida, specifically my undergraduate studies, which was located at Weimer Hall, which is the College of Journalism and Communications. I was there from 2015 to 2018, and that was my first exposure on having different segmented audiences and having to craft different messages that tailor to specific groups, and how to use different academic research in order to craft these different messages and how to design programs that were going to be effective based upon targeted research and different segmentation. Number two was attending graduate school as well as working at the McKnight Brain Institute, specifically for the neurosurgery department. And this was from 2018 to 2020. And this was my first exposure into research and the influences and the weight that research does provide in order to use the different findings that you have from your studies and your different audience spaces in order to craft different messages and create different initiatives and programs based upon those different findings. Again, this was my first opportunity in order to run and manage two different IRB research studies for both a piloted neuro-ICU research study linked to clinical outcomes, in addition to having another IRB study that was focused on helmet safety. This led me to wanting to dive into instruction and using education as one of those components and to influence and make different organizational change. And so at the University of Florida, I did have the opportunity in order to instruct a special topics course. And then in 2021, after I graduated, I had the opportunity in order to start as an adjunct professor at Bethune-Cookman University. For the project selection, my preferred method is number 3, which is to identify an organization that has been recognized as having distinctive or cutting-edge learning organization characteristics and practices and learn from them how it achieved this status and what it is doing to maintain its learning orientation. Why? Is because I believe there's a science behind stellar organizations. Everything from the company culture to the policies and procedures to the role in the marketplace are all based on intentionality, and that's definitely something I can learn from. For this project, I would love to collaborate and to work with someone else compared to work solo, so I'm definitely up to meeting and working with someone.